What's going on? My name is Michael Petty. So we're going to do these videos a little different. We're going to hit it from a different standpoint, right? So why should we make additional money? Why do I promote Exitus Elite? Okay. Why do I want to position myself to earn $2,000 paydays?
Inflation may be at its lowest level in more than 2 years, but not low enough for our next guest, who sees a recession in the cards, to bring prices down even further. Joining us this morning is PIMCO economist Tiffany Wilding. Tiffany, great to see you. Talk to me about, I guess, the lag effect that you see playing out, and is that really a second half story?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, we do think the second half of this year is going to be a very different picture than the first half, and that's both for inflation and for growth. So we think what really resulted in a more, persistent inflation, more resilient economy in the first half of this year was the increase or the acceleration in real incomes as a result of just falling energy prices over the back half of last year. But that's ultimately fading. You also probably had some pent-up demand for services just coming out of the pandemic. But we think the second part of this year, looks very different, as I mentioned. We think growth will decelerate in the second part of this year. You have headwinds to consumption from the restart of student loan payments. And by the way, under the surface, credit growth is slowing and slowing quite dramatically. And the economy ultimately needs credit to run on. And so that will also be a major headwind at a time when monetary policy is very tight.
In a nutshell, what we need to do as people, as ourselves, because we got to take care of our families. We gotta support ourselves, the best way we can. We got to make more money. Are you in position to make more money? Okay, $2,000 paydays, right? And the skills that we teach in our team, we're going to show you how you can make additional money without going out and getting a second job. See, the thing with a second job is this: you spend more time away from family, right? I don't want to get a second job. Okay. I don't want to spend more time away from my family. It's going to take you about 50 hours, I think about $20 an hour to make $1,000. Well, we get paid $1,000 instant commission as soon as we make a sale. Money's available. We can go do what we want with it. So my thing is, do work the overtime on your job, right? Work the overtime, start a side hustle, okay? Use that overtime and that side hustle and build a lifestyle for you and your family.
What happens to unemployment, do you think, by year end?
Yeah, I mean, unemployment is kind of been notoriously difficult to forecast, this cycle, as a result of, companies wanting to just increase more employees, but maybe work them fewer hours. I think there's definitely some secular trends that are changing and how corporate workforces are evolving. But nevertheless, we do think as the economy weakens, you will see unemployment rise. And usually, historically, that rise in unemployment has been characterized by negative quarters of real GDP growth. In other words, we have never seen, in the history of getting a rise in unemployment without those negative quarters. So we do think you probably will see a recession, and the bottom line is wages are sticky. Even though headline and core inflation measures are coming down, wage inflation probably still will look a little bit stickier, and you probably need some unemployment in order to moderate that fully.
So with the thought of things getting worse, okay, before it get worse, why wait to that point? Position yourself now. So if that time comes, you're okay. You have something, right? You would have had an opportunity to build the skill set, have your brand established online, that if things do get worse with inflation, with the economy, you won't be affected fully. Do we make sales back to back to back? Some do, some don't. But one thing I can absolutely guarantee, if you're not in a position to do nothing, if you're not in a position, you can't make no additional money. Your only option is to spend more time away from family or struggle. But, we all make our own decisions.
So just to play devil's advocate, Tiffany, there's still 9 million job openings in this country. We don't have any sort of immigration policy letting people in. And we have so much in the way of demand coming, like the infrastructure bill and the CHIPS Act and the American Rescue Plan. That's all still filtering through and should create a lot of demand for projects and for workers next year, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right that stuff is happening under the surface. But it's been one of the reasons why we've suggested that whatever recession that we get probably will be more moderate, on the more moderate side. We definitely are seeing within the government statistics, we're seeing, the CHIPS Act, for example, result in, a major acceleration in that kind of manufacturing in the United States. All of this is good news. Construction payrolls, for example, haven't fallen like we've seen the contraction in residential investment. So all of that is good news, and it will be ultimately an economic buffer, but nevertheless, the fact that banks, we've seen a pretty persistent decline in bank equities just on average in the United States. Obviously, a lot of that is coming from the regional banks, but a 30% peak to trough decline, overall in average banks, historically, that's been associated with a recession, a sort of pending recession. So we do think it's still reasonable. Monetary policy is tight. It's still reasonable to think you probably will get a recession. And again, in order for inflation, I think, to move back all the way to target, you probably do need to see more unemployment rate increases.
So when you click the link down in the description, you can be brought to this page. When you enter your email address, you'll be brought over to the sales page. Here's the 6-minute presentation on Exitus Elite. Exitus Elite has a closing team that help you close your sales. So if you're not good at closing, use the Exitus Closer team and they will help you close your sales and they will send you the commission. As an example, close a sale yourself at a G1000 sale, you make instant direct $1,000. Using the closing team, it's an 80%, 20% split. A G1000 sale that the closing team makes for you, you get $800. Also, in the email that I'm going to be sending to you, you're going to see all the team bonuses that you're going to get. You're going to get my copy and paste file. You're going to get my one-on-one bonus training, 3 generational bonus training, a mega swap file. I even have a bonus that's going to help you jumpstart your business, get people looking at your business fast, and help you make more potential sales. G1000, G2000. You're going to get added to our team private chat. Over 50 people in that chat that you're going to get added into. You ask your questions, you're going to get an answer, right? We have conversations in there where we talk about what we're doing today to get results. Then you're thinking making $1,000 and $2,000 instant commission. The company is currently giving vacation vouchers. So you earn an instant commission and you get a vacation voucher so you can enjoy yourself. And also inside of Exitus Elite, there's no monthly fees, there's no yearly fees. You pay one time and you earn unlimited from $100 all the way up to $2,000 in instant commissions. Got a great owner in Paul Stevenson who keeps everything updated, right? He has webinars that he hosts himself, answering questions right there in the webinar. His son Jacob is great at support. When I first came into Exitus Elite, I had a small issue and I sent a message to Jacob, in the back office where he friend requested me personally on Facebook and he helped me get a person started. Now that person's able to earn unlimited commissions. But when that person started, at that time there was a yearly fee. So today, no yearly fee. So I'm pretty sure that person then was happy to hear that. You come in now, no monthly fees, no yearly fees, instant commissions. And one point I also like to make is people thinking $2,000 commissions is once a month. If you think about this, once a month, one sale per month of a G2000 level, that's $24,000 a year, right? For a lot of people, that's half the salary they make for the entire year, right? And Exitus Elite is an educational platform about personal development, marketing, has resources. Exitus literally comes with everything you need. Lead capture pages. Now, this is a lead capture page I made myself using Power Lead System. It's a page and funnel creator because what I want to do is stand out. Yes, Exitus Elite come with lead capture pages, come in with the built-in autoresponder, has the video presentation, doing the selling for you, and has a call center that will close your sale for you. So you mainly just focus on driving traffic. So I created my own capture page and I created my own sales page, okay? Because I want to stand out from everybody else. I don't want the same page as everybody else has, right? And also, if you make the decision to get Power Lead System, I share the pages that I use online so you will have access to it. So if you like me, you know a job alone isn't going to cut it. You want to support your family. You don't want to spend more time away from home. Right now, I am at home doing a video. This video is going to live on the internet 24/7 and work for me while I am asleep. And listen, I wasn't comfortable being on camera in the very beginning, but one thing I had to realize, as I'm cutting this video right now, no one is seeing it at this moment. No one is seeing it. They're not going to see it until I upload it. But I've gotten to that point after doing these. My son that's in his room right now and my wife that's in the front room right now, they're not going to be concerned with what your opinion thinks. They're not concerned what you think. I can't be concerned of what people think, okay? Because I want to support my family, right? Because one thing I say is this: a person who is not in position to make $1,000, $2,000 commissions, I can't take their opinion because I am in position. And one thing I learned a long time ago: you listen to people who have the results that you want. I am promoting Exitus Elite because they stood the test of time. 9-year-old business, great owner, great support, and they've been running successfully for that long. And they're not like other companies that come in for a few months and then they're gone. And I'm with Exitus Elite until they close their doors. So to get more information, click the link down in the description. My name is Michael Petty. Talk to you soon.